right?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't want to go to war with them because they've already hurt me enough. I almost died 3 times. I don't want trouble from them, but like, you know, Wayne has to be accountable for what he did.
Who's Wayne?
My stepdad. He beat the shit out of me and raped me and terrorised me for 10 years, and my mum let it go. 17 years, I slept on the bridges when I was 15, right?
That's Carly's dad was doing that.
Yes. That's why she's so screwed up. That's why Mandy's screwed up.
What, he was doing it to them as well?
No, mainly, only me, right? But right at the end, the last thing that happened was he slapped her across the face. He used to call her we went a slap on the top 1 minute, and then I loved it up. He'd smash me, and then next minute pull me and go, g'day mate, he's fucked in the head. And Mandy's got the same thing. That's why she's been given a boyfriend who deals drugs for the cops, that got them trapped, and so she's got a supply of her drugs, right? And she can shoplift every day. She's the biggest junkie slut that you've ever met in your whole life. She just sleeps with every guy all day, all the time for drugs.
Carly's sister.
Yeah, she's the worst girl I've ever met. I've never even seen her in a movie. She is terrible. Well, she can get away with that, and she's got a white card, and she's working with childcare kids. Her kids are terrified of her. They want to get away from her. Courtney knows that, don't they? Mandy's kids, they're terrified of her. She comes over and when Carly tries to put the kids together and goes, I'm stealing your iPods, you're coming home, you little... Like, she's terrible. She's like the most terrible mental person. She needs to be locked up, and she hurts people. She stabbed scissors into her boyfriend's tonight the other night. He came crying to me, I've got an STD, right? She just keeps doing terrible, terrible things, and she's allowed to get away with it because she's been reported 30 fucking times because of who someone is. She can keep doing it because I can't do anything about bloody Wayne. I went in there and showed them that, and they sat down. He's drunk drive 4 times, almost killed the kids flipping the car. He lost 4 jobs over drink driving. He's bashed a doctor at the hospital. He's bashed a nurse. He's bloody assaulted women. He's bloody done all this shit, right? And the cop said to me, well, we can see he's been a monk, but we can't really do anything about it. Now,
you showed them the pictures of you when you were a kid. How old were you?
5. I can show them to you if you really want to see them.
Who took them?
Wayne, of my penis and stuff.
It's not funny. Like what?
I hid this inside of me my whole life, and my mum didn't give a shit about me, and she let it go away. And she used to say I used to prostitute myself so your children can have an upbringing, right? And she's fucked in the head, and she fucked both my sisters up. So one died of drugs, right? And they turned into man haters. But really, then she went back to an abusive man. She's so fucked in the head, it's not funny.
Who's your mum or your sister?
They've been together 29 times, on and off. My sister's dead from drugs, right? From
like literally, or she?
Well, my dad, as it turned out, just so happened to put a massive life insurance claim in just before she died. And he's been done for fraud before, and now he's being investigated for a murder for a life insurance claim from 15 years ago with Henry Keogh, if you know who that is. There's a street named after him over here. He's still in jail. It's like Shawshank Redemption.
Really?
Well, the car that was sighted on that night that they never found, I know that my dad had at the time. And when he got searched his house, he dumped a gun in my garage, right? And I've realised, it took me till I was 25 to realise how sick my parents were, identify it. They put me down my whole life. My dad's a narcissist, so he pushes you down, and like a moth to a flame, you come back looking for approval. And I couldn't get it, and then I worked out I was chasing a ghost.
Yeah.
Right, he's just done $1 million worth of fraud on my property and used it to make fake businesses with my private investigation license.
So your dad and
like
Carly's dad and your mum
all work together, and they're all fucked in the head.
What about Carly's sister? She works with them, or she just...
I don't know. No, she's mental. She just rings up Wayne every night. I had Needham, who's the police corruption minister up here, son, come down to Adelaide after I gave mum 30 grand, said to Wayne, if you ever touch me again, you're fucking dead and fuck off. And I just feel sorry for you because you took out your aggression on kids. Your life's over, bitch. Mine's just beginning. You're just sad. Yeah. Right, I gave it to her, right, because she said he was being mean to her. She's a liar.
This is Carly's dad,
or
your mum?
My mum's never worked a day in her life. She came down and she's done psychology. So she came down to actually try and get a doctor whose wife died and knit in and be the healer and then she got his business and she wanted to get into him, right? And then she's just evil.
Yeah.
And then he's off. They all have affairs on each other. They always have. They're fucked in the head. They're back together for the 29th time. They are miserable. They love to argue. That's all they do. They are fucking bananas. And I can't get rid of the bastards out of my life. My dad just stole all my tools, all my clothes when I left Adelaide. Tried to steal my escort. I had to come to the house, and then the woman that's with him tried to say that I touched her while I was there and I filmed it, so I couldn't get in trouble. She's got a ex-husband that's a cop, and she's got something on him, so they're all using each other.
Yep.
He's running to Ballarat and buying houses. It's just an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, that is no good, but I have to get upstairs now, so I have to start dinner.
That is just the start of how crazy my family is. I'm the only fucking sane one, right? And I'm at the ends of my tether because
it sounds like
I have had
sounds like you.
the most horrific shit happen to me, and I held it all inside.
Yeah,
and I've only been the best person I can be, and I'm sorry what happened, like that brother. I was at my wits end to crack, like, and I've come up here to get away, and he walked across the grass right in front of me, and I said, please don't ask Carly for threesomes and leave Macca's rubbish all over there. Please, mate, like, I want to be friends with you. And he said, fuck off, Tom, for your sake, and came into my personal space, and I've been hit in the head badly before. I know how to defend myself, and I don't say that in front of Jess, and don't do that, but it was my fault, and Carly blamed it all on me, because she said, don't you talk to him, it's your fault, how dare you act like that in front of a girl, and I'm a disgrace. Well, it wasn't the right thing to do, but when I freaked out because I've been knocked out before and almost died from it.
Yeah.
And I don't hate him or anything like that. I'm the least most violent person. I've done proper martial arts because I almost died. I hate fighting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you guys even had to hear about it. I didn't mean for it to happen. Like,
No, it's all good. It doesn't bother me. You never done anything wrong by me. But anyway, I gotta go up.
But like, thanks for listening. But the complexity of this family.
No, I understand. We've all,